Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. In this today tutorial, I am going to discuss about how to become an automation test engineer with complete details. Before starting the video, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation, and also please share our videos to your friends or colleagues so that they will also learn the concepts what we are discussing. Okay, let's get started our today concept called how to become an automation test engineer, right? So nowadays many people are having doubts like this automation testing have good future or not in coming days or coming years. And also some people are telling like automation testing not having any scope, and also automation testing have don't have more career growth. And also during this time people will think whether it is too good to learn this automation testing course or not. Okay, for all these things I'm going to provide you the complete information. And please don't keep any doubts about automation testing, because it will be definitely alive in software testing fields or IT fields. Okay, because this automation testing will be alive in software fields or IT fields, because uh, if developer is required to develop an application means, so then obviously automation tester also required, right? Because of to deliver the quality product or to make assurance to the customer about the developed product means, so there should be a tester is playing the key role to deliver the product without having any bugs or defects, right? So for that reason, okay, you don't keep any doubts like whether testing having the good feature or not in coming couple of years or months. Okay, so don't keep any doubts like that. And also if you want to become a good automation test engineer means, please learn the course and definitely will get a job. Okay, so if you want to become a good automation test engineer means, please go and learn the popular tool nowadays. What is a popular tool? You can go and learn the particular tool, so then you will definitely get a job here. Okay, so here I'm going to show you the roadmap for becoming an automation test engineer. Okay, I'm going to discuss about how to become an automation test engineer. Okay, so first the first step is learn the basics of testing. Okay, so before going to learn automation testing course, please know that what is a testing first of all, and also what to do with the help of testing in IT industry, and what is its main importance, right? So before going to learn automation testing or manual testing, first learn the basics of testing. So as an automation tester, what he is doing inside the company, and also what is his salary, what is his career growth in coming couple of years or couple of months. And also please learn the complete automation testing course. And also we need to understand the basics of testing, right? Basics of testing we need to learn, so then only we can go and learn the automation testing tool, right? So for that reason, first you need to learn the manual testing basics. So then only you need to know, so then only you got to know that what is a testing and how it is going to perform in real time scenarios. Like that is the step number one, that is learn the basics of testing, right? So here the next step here is decide what kind of testing you are interested in. Okay, first we need to decide what kind of testing I am interested in. And also there are multiple testings are available in nowadays in the market, like many companies are doing mobile testing as well as web application testing, as well as database testing, as well as web services testing. Okay, so wherever if you are interested to learn any of these kinds of testing, you can just decide what kind of testing I am going to learn to become a automation test engineer. First we need to decide. So then nowadays many of the people, like maximum number of people, are learning the web application testing only, because that is the major requirements for all the companies, right? That is the major requirements for all the companies. That is about step number 2. So the next step here is, that is step number 3, is choose a programming language. Okay, choose a programming language means, so why we need to choose this programming language means, if we want to test any application, we need to know about at least one programming language, whether it is Java language or C# language or Python or Perl, right? So better we need to learn any one of the programming language where you are comfortable in. So suppose if I want to test an application with the help of Selenium, so during this it is not possible to test an application with the help of Selenium only. Okay, so for that reason it is mandatory to choose a programming language and to learn that programming language perfectly, because Selenium is nothing is there, it is only 30 or 20%. So where we are going to use the Selenium concepts inside our project, but completely depends upon the programming language what we are learning. So for that reason choose any one of the programming language like Java, C Sharp or Python or Perl. Okay, for example if I want to automate a particular login button, for example I am telling, so with the help of only Selenium we cannot able to do automate for that particular login functionality, because in adding to the Selenium concepts we need to learn or we need to write some logic. Okay, so these logics we are going to write with the help of the any programming language, that is C Sharp, Java or Python or Perl, right? So that's the reason why we need to choose a programming language and we need to learn that particular programming language where you are comfortable, right? So that is about the third step. Okay, so then what is our next step here? Learn about the choose a popular automation tool and learn, right? Choose a particular automation tool and learn. So for example, so if I want to automate any application, so for that we have different kinds of automation tools like Selenium is available, Tosca is available, and also Catalan is there, and Cypress is there, and Selenium is there. So these are all the different kinds of tools, so where we can automate our application on daily basis if you are working as an automation test engineer, right? So for that reason we need to learn any one of the tools where we are going to use to automate some application. Okay, so nowadays many of the people or many of the companies are working with the automation tool called as Selenium tool. Okay, that is called as Selenium tool. So for that reason only we need to learn the basics of programming language. So then we are going to choose a particular automation tool, either it is Selenium or Catalan or Catalan or Cypress or Selenium. Okay, so these are the tools, but nowadays everyone is using Selenium as an automation tool to automate the web applications. Okay, so adding into it, so we need to learn about some testing methodologies and also some defect tracking tools also. That is our step number 5. Okay, so that is our step number 5, that is learn about some testing methodologies like agile or waterfall model or agile model or spiral model. So anything it will be, it is completely depends upon the project structure only or project duration. Okay, so many of the companies are choosing agile methodology as their testing methodology, so that's the reason why it is mandatory to learn agile. Along with that agile methodology we need to learn about some defect tracking tools as well, that is Jira or ALM or TFS or Bugzilla. Okay, so among all these many of the companies are using Jira, so that's the reason why it is mandatory to learn any one of the defect tracking tools, right? So I will suggest you to learn the tool called as Jira. Okay, because most of the companies are using this tool as a defect tracking tool or test management tool. Okay, so then our next step, that is sixth step here, is learn about some continuous integration tool. Okay, so I will suggest you to choose continuous integration tool as Jenkins, because many of the companies nowadays are using this continuous Jenkins as a continuous integration tool. Okay, so because of why we need to learn this continuous integration tool means, for example, there are 5 members in your team, okay, working as an automation test engineer. Okay, out of 5, 3 people are having the morning login timings as their working timings as from morning 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, so remaining 2 people are having their working timings as from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay, so once they done with their job for the day, so they needs to send the all the test case results to their client, right? So during that time if client wants to run all your test cases at suit level means, so then there will be no person, because first 3 person have finished their working days and the remaining 2 persons also finished their working day for the day, right? So during this time client only will trigger the jobs from Jenkins, that is called as continuous integration tool. Okay, so that's the reason why it is mandatory to learn about some continuous integration tools like Jenkins or TFS. Okay, that is team foundation server. Okay, so then the last step here is step number 6. So with all these things we need to learn. Okay, we need to learn some third party tools like Appium. It is for majorly it is for mobile application testing, and also we need to learn some BDD or TDD, that is test driven development framework, that is Cucumber framework. Okay, so many nowadays many of the companies are doing mobile testing as well as web application testing, or sometimes it is required to do some desktop application testings as well, right? So that's the reason why it is not only mandated to learn only one skill if you want to become an automation test engineer, because many people are there who is having multiple skills. Those people only are recruiting to the companies. Okay, that's the reason why it is not enough to have only a particular skill. It is mandated to have multiple skills to get a good job in the IT industry. Okay, so along with that, the last step here is communication and logical and problem solving skills. Okay, so and also definitely if you come to this step number, last step number, that is 7th step, means it is definitely need to have, okay, definitely need to have some practical knowledge along with your communication skills and also some logical thinking skills and also some problem resolving skills. Okay, with all these kinds of skills if you have, means you will definitely become a good automation test engineer in your career. Okay, so it is not okay nowadays, it is not okay to have only one skill. Okay, it is mandated to learn multiple skills to become a good automation test engineer. Okay, I hope this, okay, and I hope this session will help you at least how to become a good automation test engineer, and also adding into it, okay, and also adding into it, so if you are an experienced guy, it is definitely need to have some practical knowledge if you are an experienced guy. Okay, so theoretical orally what you are telling during your interviews, it is not enough for that particular interviewer. It is mandated to have that practical knowledge also. So for that reason I am suggesting you to take any one of the applications. For example, Orange HRM Live project application is there, and also for example Naukri application is there, for example Amazon application, like these are all the web applications, so where we are going to practice. Okay, if we do more practice by using some scenarios like real time scenarios, for example I want to validate some dynamic web table, for example if I want to validate some data which is available on the UI. So for all these things we need to take any one of the application which is available, like I said, like Amazon or Flipkart or any kind of web application. Okay, do some practice on those application and definitely you will get some real time scenarios experience also, so that it will be easy for you to crack your interview if you are attending as a experienced guy, or if you are a fresher guy, just go through all the basics of testing and first to learn what is manual testing, so then you can choose any one of the programming language, so then you can choose any one of the automation tool, and then start your career along with some real time scenarios where you are going to automate. Okay, so these are all the steps where I need to suggest you people to become a good automation test engineer, and also you can point this as a roadmap for automation test engineer. Okay, so I hope this video will help you at least 1 or 2%. So please don't forget to like this video, and also please subscribe to my channel if you are new to here, and also please share our videos to your friends or colleagues so that they will also learn about the concepts what we are discussing now. Okay, so until then, take care everyone, have a nice day. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. Bye guys.